But whoever the fuck that referee was, don't hire him for fucking main event shit ever again, man. Real talk. Do you remember Eric Morales versus Marcos Maidana? Do you remember how many times people fought with broken orbital bones? Shit's not even broken, man. Never got dropped in the whole fight. I'm getting caught on the back end of punches.
All right, boxing fans, let's get down to it. Keith Thurman versus Sebastian Fundora. Here is my thoughts after this fight went down last Saturday night, which I was in Vegas. Unfortunately, I did not get to catch the fight, but here was my original picks, breakdowns, everything like that. I originally said that Sebastian Fundora was going to win on the scorecards due to him having the reach, obviously, the size, obviously, possibly even the weight. And Fundora, fight by fight, his ring IQ is starting to expand more and more. And another reason why I picked Sebastian Fundora to beat Keith Thurman was the ring rust from Keith Thurman, not much ring activity on his side. Also, the setbacks, also the injuries, the surgeries against Sebastian Fundora carrying youth on his side. And overall, Keith Thurman has always wanted to fight the best in his career. And he has, again, had a lot of setbacks in his career that I wish on no fighter, because you think about how much better someone's career could have been without the surgeries, without the injuries, without the setbacks. And I've always thought that Keith Thurman had a better resume than Sebastian Fundora. I thought he's fought better competition than Sebastian Fundora to date. And I said that Keith Thurman has a much bigger toolbox than Sebastian Fundora, but his tools are rusty. His tools are broken. I'm not saying that Keith Thurman is broken, but again, setbacks, injuries, surgeries. There's a lot of wear and tear on Keith Thurman's body. And I thought that, you know what? I think Keith Thurman can make it all the way into the 12th round, putting up a pretty good fight, because Keith Thurman's a veteran, right? He has a lot of tricks up his sleeve. Being a veteran, doing this for so long, longer than Sebastian Fundora. So I didn't count Keith Thurman all the way out, but I was giving this fight to Sebastian Fundora on the scorecards, with Sebastian Fundora getting a 6-round stoppage. Now, Keith Thurman says that the ref stopped it too early. I know he was highly upset about it, but again, man, look at his face. Look at Keith Thurman's face. Imagine another 6 rounds of the work that Fundora was putting in, knowing he is a high volume puncher. And I said originally, Keith Thurman is going to have to set traps. He's going to have to take his chances on the inside. But then again, Fundora is a much better fighter on the inside than he is on the outside, because that's pretty much all his sparring is about. There's no one that you can find, unless you're light heavyweight, cruiserweight, heavyweight, who is going to be his size with his reach. A lot of people call it unfair, but if Sebastian Fundora can make that weight, then Sebastian Fundora can make that weight, and it seems like he's doing it that pretty comfortably. I don't really see Sebastian Fundora going up anytime soon. It seems like he has a lot of trouble putting weight on due to a fast metabolism. That's just the way his body works. If he can make 154, then he can make 154. Now, again, I said that Keith Thurman is going to have to take his chances on the inside. He's going to have to work the body. But again, Sebastian Fundora being a high volume puncher, he loves those uppercuts. Keith Thurman is going to have to take those chances. He's going to have to set up traps as a veteran. He's going to have to do some type of counter punching work and lead Sebastian Fundora to chase him down and just stick and move. Like, big questions for me when it came to Keith Thurman's side. I just don't know if he had the conditioning. I don't know if he still had the heart rate. I don't know if his legs are still there, his speed, his power. I mean, my personal opinion, I think Keith Thurman should think about retirement. Keith Thurman, his name alone, can still make some pretty good money as a co-main eventer on an undercard, but not elite level money, fighting at that level. And he is in the most dangerous and stacked division in boxing. You have Sebastian Fundora, you still have Bakram Murtazaliev, you still have Virgil Ortiz, you have Duran in his boots who moved up, you have Xander Zayas. I don't see Keith Thurman competing against or giving a good fight against any of those fighters. Again, I still think he can make some good money off his name alone and what he's done in the sport, who he's fought, his resume, but he can't make that elite level money anymore. Maybe him and Jermall Charlo, which we're going to get to Jermall Charlo in the next video. Let me know what you guys think about this take. Let me know where you guys think Keith Thurman goes from here, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. I'm out.